only thing I can do that the police will do is do a wellness check. That's about it. They'll do a wellness check. If I go over there, call the police, they'll knock on the door. He can pretend he's not there like he did last time, or he could just not be there because he knows. And what am I supposed to do? Wait until somebody pulls up, and then what? The police are not going to sit there and wait with me. So I'm going to wait there. See, the old Olivia would do that. Okay? I wouldn't give a you know what. Okay?
Hey y'all, it's Destiny, and I don't know if y'all saw the latest live stream of Liv's Life, but is she crazy? So for some reason, she decided to turn on the live stream on YouTube while she was sitting there waiting for the children. She said she was supposed to pick up the oldest 3, and for some reason, Jerrod wasn't there. Does anybody else find it funny that somehow she's able to go live at exactly the times that she can't get the children, but all of the times that she is able to get them, somehow she doesn't go live? I just find it very interesting that she knows the times that she won't be able to get them, and then she goes live and does that for content. And if that's not bad enough, Kailani is on the back seat. I think she's sitting forward facing in her car seat, and she's coughing terribly. And of course, AJ can't be left out. He's just over there saying, can I go home? Can we go home? When are we going home? But hey, this is Liv's life. She decided to have 2 more children when 3 were taken away. So if you're ready to get into this live stream, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you are notified every single time I post.
It's okay. I know it's hot. That's what I told you. It's hot. I told you that already, baby. I already said that. Alex, hey, babe. So I'm here to get my kids, and he's not showing up. He's not answering my phone call. He's declining my phone call. He's playing these games that I keep telling y'all about. Oh my God, my baby. I already didn't want to drive here unless he was going to meet me, because I had a feeling. I always have these feelings whenever I feel like he's going to play games like this, and today was one of those days, because I feel like I'm getting my kids too much, and he doesn't want that. He wants me out of their life. That's what he wants me. He wants me gone, pretty much. But I'm not going anywhere, and this is what he does. So this is breaking the court order. And I know you guys are going to say, well, Liv, call a lawyer.
Now, before we get into what Liv should be doing, did y'all hear baby Kailani's cough? It's awful. It seems to be getting worse. And she said she took her to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, it could be allergies. Okay, bye. This doctor didn't give you any medicine. Nothing. You and the doctor are not trying to figure out what's wrong with this baby, what she could be allergic to. And if she's allergic, you would think she'd do more sneezing than coughing, but that's just my opinion. But yes, AJ said it's too hot because she went and bought him some fast food, fries or something. Oh, and another thing, if Jerrod wanted you away from the children, why didn't he put you in jail when he had the chance to do it? How many videos did Liv do talking about she's going to jail soon? I mean, so many at this point. When are you going?
I don't have a lawyer at the moment. And since he cares so much about what social media says and thinks of him, and he's also, I don't know. Y'all think he's, See, Alex, the thing about calling the police, oh my God. Every single time I call the police, they don't want to get involved. Now, I do have the court order on me, and I could possibly drive to his house like I did last time and show the police the court order, but all they can really do is knock on the door. He can pretend he's not there, and then what can they do? They can't bang his door down. They can't do anything other than go knock on the door and say, hey, is it her weekend? But he's not gonna act like he's there. He's gonna pretend he's not there. Yeah, it's a civil matter. Yeah, exactly. So, and then, you know, the babies, I already didn't want to drive this far out because the baby, she's not feeling well, you know? She's not feeling good.
Okay, so did y'all hear how she said, I already didn't want to drive this far out because of the babies? So you're expecting Jerrod to care about some other children and their well-being when their own fathers don't? Once again, Liv decided to have 2 more children after she had 3 with Jerrod. Why is all of this now his problem? Whatever you and Jerrod got going on, that's between you, him, and the 3 children. If you gotta sacrifice, or you gotta drive out the way, or you gotta have sick kids, that's on you. Now, maybe if Liv was the type of person that could be cordial and calm and co-parent nicely, not cuss Jerrod out all the time, maybe he would be more considerate of your other children. So Liv said calling the police isn't going to do anything because Jerrod is just going to act like he's not home. Well, Liv, it looks like you're out of luck.
Oh my God. And I'm just trying to wait until 7, bro. I'm just trying to wait and just see. Hopefully he just shows up. But I called him right before I was leaving because I just wanted to make sure. So you're going to show up, right? First of all, he wouldn't even speak to me. He kept giving the phone to Christian. And I'm not going to he wants me to continue to discuss things in front of the children, to the children. It's like the children are in between our bullshit. And the last time he kept giving Christian the phone, I said, Christian, baby, give your dad the phone because I can't discuss this with you, love. I mean, it's not Christian's fault. Christian's just in the middle of it, as they always are. But this is ridiculous. This is like so ridiculous. There's no need for this. There's no need for this. There's no, you understand that I already get my kids. I only see my kids 2 weekends out of the month. 2 weekends out of the month. That's the only time I get them. If I get lucky, then I get a break. I get like a fall break, a spring break, some type of break.
In my opinion, it seems like the 2 weekends out of a month may be too much for you. The fact that you are a toxic mother, in my opinion, I think you should see them once a month.
But for him to do this on my freaking days, because I already don't even see them every day. I have to wait until weekends, and I have to wait till every other weekend to see my children. Oh my God, baby. The only thing I can do that the police will do is do a wellness check. That's about it. They'll do a wellness check. If I go over there, call the police, they'll knock on the door. He can pretend he's not there like he did last time, or he could just not be there because he knows. What am I supposed to do? Wait until somebody pulls up, and then what? The police are not going to sit there and wait with me. So I'm going to wait there. See, the old Olivia would do that. Okay? I wouldn't give a you know what. I don't remember this. Oh yeah, I do remember this. Pull the fuck right up. Sure am. Bring them out. Bring them out. I have this place listed as my baby mama house. Tell the lady to let the kids out the house. I'm outside your house.
They not at home. They getting their hair done.
Where are they getting their hair done?
Some Africans doing their hair.
What's the address?
I don't know.
Where is Christian? Where's Christian?
He getting a haircut.
Jerrod, this is not okay. This is my time. Why are you doing this right now? Why didn't you do this earlier?
Robin, they getting their hair done. Christian getting a haircut. So, I mean, I don't see why you didn't do their hair, but yeah, they getting their hair done. So.
Okay, what is the address where my daughters are getting their hair done so I can go to it? They're my daughters. So where's the address?
I don't know the address. I gotta get it. I'll call you back.
You haven't called me back.
Because I'm easy.
Where is Christian? Where's the address where Christian is?
I'm gonna get it. I'll call you back.
Okay. But I don't have that in me anymore. I don't have that confrontational way, especially with this person. This person, I don't care. Like, I don't.
Liv can talk about how she doesn't care about Jerrod all she wants, but every single live stream for years, she finds a way to mention him. And like I said before, Liv, if the police can't do anything and you won't go back to court to try to change things, you're out of luck. Go home and take care of Kailani. Or, I don't know, take her to the hospital? She sounds terrible.
No, like I'm not giving that much energy to this person. There's no reason to. The only reason that I even have to speak about or to this person is because we share children. So we should be able to be cordial, exchange the kids, and go about our day. But instead, he plays these games. Are your french fries good, baby? I can go to the precinct and get a DIR. What's that? Yeah, no, I can't call them, Heather. No. I can only speak to them Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And that's if he lets me speak to them. Monday, he didn't let me speak. I haven't spoken to Ryan all week long. I haven't spoken to Ryan all week. Monday, he didn't let me speak to any of the kids.
I gotta admit, I don't believe a word Liv says. She's always lying. If he's not letting you talk to the children on your days at your times, why aren't you telling us why? What were they doing at that time where you couldn't speak to them? She only wants to give as much detail to make Jerrod look bad, but what were they doing? Was Ryan at cheerleading? Was Robin doing basketball or gymnastics? Was Christian at football? And let's remember, all of these activities Liv could go to, but she's too afraid to do it.
Wednesday, I only spoke to Christian and Robin, and Ryan wasn't there. I asked him, please have Ryan call me when she gets home. He won't do that. He won't do that at all. He thinks that if I don't speak to them, when he lets me speak to them, I don't get a phone call. Okay, that's how it's been for this whole time. Okay, and he lied in court and said that the kids can call me whenever. But when they snuck and called me, they snuck in a room and my babies were crying. This was about a year ago. They snuck in a room and called me in the dark room, Christian and Ryan, and they were crying to me. And then they got their phone snatched and I was hung up on. And then they got in trouble and they got their phones taken away. He lied in court and said that my kids can call me whenever they want. He lied to the judge and said that because the judge was asking him. And he fucking lied. He's a liar. Of course that's heartbreaking. Can you imagine?
So Jerrod is a liar when all Liv does is lie on his platform daily. And I find it funny that she keeps bringing up this story that the children were calling her and they got in trouble for it. This story has changed so many different times. I mean, the first time I heard it, she said that they were in a dark closet and they closed the door and they were talking to her and that's when the phone was taken. Now it's they were in a dark room. But Liv also said one time that she didn't know where the children were. They were just calling her. I find it funny that the story keeps changing. And my question is, how would she even know if they were in a dark room? Was it on FaceTime? And were they calling you when they were supposed to be in bed, sleep? So I guess Liv feels like her children should be able to call her whenever they want to. Late at night, they're supposed to be calling her. The fact that she said it was a dark room, I'm just guessing that it was late at night and maybe they weren't supposed to be on the phone. But instead of doing what they're supposed to do, they decided to call you. There are a lot of ways this could have happened, but the fact that Liv keeps saying that they took the phone because they don't want her to speak to them is crazy. The best way to not have Liv around the children or speak to them is to send her to jail. And for some reason, Jerrod doesn't want to do that.
And it was that lady that found them in the room and she took the phone and hung up on me.
Mommy.
What, baby? Can you imagine?
Mommy.
What? We're not rolling the window down. No, there's bums. There's homeless people over here. No, I don't want somebody coming up to your window. No, I'm not in the mood for that. The kids can't call me crying, you guys. He whips them into shape so bad, like, nah. Robin is scared to cry in front of him for me. She's scared. Like, when I drove her back here one day to get dropped off and she was crying, she didn't want to leave me. When we pulled up here, Robin went like this. She was wiping them fucking tears away so fast, and I'm like, I'm just watching her, how she moves. She can't let him see her crying. Not about me. She gets in trouble for that. You guys think that this is like, y'all don't understand how fucking crazy this shit is. Y'all really don't understand how much this person has gotten away with. And he thinks that he's like...
He whips them into shape. You mean like this?
Look, bro. Hey. Don't do that. I don't care about none of that. You had 3 chances. 3 strikes, you're out. Hey. Don't do that. I don't care about none of that. You had 3 chances. 3 strikes, you're out. Hey. Don't do that. I don't care about none of that. You had 3 chances. 3 strikes, you're out. No. Take a walk, AJ.
And I also find it funny that Liv said Robin was crying because she didn't want to leave her, but then wiped away her tears so her daddy wouldn't see her crying over her mom. Jerrod said one time in a live that Robin can't even say goodbye to her own father in Liv's presence because it would make her mom feel bad. Now maybe the situation could go both ways. Both of these parents could have their child feeling like this, but Liv, you're not exempt. You're the problem too.
I was about to pull out my... Ma, shoot. Hush. Hush. Mind your business. Hush. Hush. Robin, turn around. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm about to beat you. Go in the house and do that. I don't know. He's fucking crazy. This is crazy. This isn't like, why wouldn't you? We're gonna go home right now. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go home. Is it 7? You guys understand that if I don't see them today, I probably won't even be able to see them?
Liv, you have to understand that we don't think you should see them. We don't like to see children be neglected, and we don't like to see them in the middle of drama. We don't like that you have them in your care, but you're constantly on live yelling and talking bad about their father. We don't care about your feelings in this situation. We care about the children. And right now it seems like you're the one that's a problem when it comes to them.
Probably won't even get a weekend this month. This is insane. This is insane.
Mommy.
What?
I wanna go
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Mommy, I wanna go home. Mommy, I wanna go home.
Do you understand how it feels to have your kids kept from you?
Mommy.
You guys would never understand how this feels.
Mommy.
And for what reason?
Mommy, I wanna go home.
All right. For what reason exactly? Because you're...
Liv wants to know, does anybody know what it feels like to have your children kept away from you? My question is, why don't you ask Jerrod? Because you did the exact same thing to him. Imagine moving so that your children can be around their father. He's getting them on the weekends, and then he doesn't want you anymore. So you decide to move back out of state away from him.
I left in January. Bitch, no you did. You left in February. Tell me about that private investigator I had over there watching your ass. That's how I found out your ass was moving. Hell, the damn apartments didn't even know your ass moved. What the fuck? Fuck you talking about? Do you? Because I'm not doing this. You got a man now. Let your man pay your bills. Like I said, if it's with my kids, let me know about my kids. I don't want to hear shit else about no money in your household, none of that. I need to hear if Ryan need pull-ups or draw, tell me. I will gladly go buy the shit right now. Wherever you want me to go. You want me to go to Walmart, Sam's, Costco, wherever. The mall. I'll go buy that shit right now. But you don't do that. Because you need views. That's why every time your views get low, then you talk about me. The nigga that was helping you can also ruin you too. The fuck, man? And all the women that support her, like, what type of life do y'all live? Like, that's sad, bro. Y'all condone on this woman not letting me speak to my kids. Yeah, I gotta pay you $200 a week, and you say you might let me talk to my kids? Nah, man, ain't no might. I can see if I ain't never been there, then I'm coming like, oh, no, that's different. I've been there. You gotta understand, we was together. Who was doing everything? You barely was cooking. What the fuck you talking about? Bitch, I would come home from work. I would clean. I wash, fold it. Bitch, take my kids to go play, and you just smoking cigarettes all on the internet all day, watching reactors.
And another person you could ask about this situation is Zolo. Does he know what it feels like to have his child kept away from him? I'm sure he has a lot to say on that.
Why do you guys have to like call him AJ's father? Is AJ's father excited? My man is very excited. Yes, he is. He's very, very excited. He's more excited than me, girl, okay? Shoot.
Oh, and Casper? We should ask Casper. Does he know how it feels to have his child kept away from him? Does he even know about this child?
He older. The little girl daddy. She met a random white man on POF.
Bitter? Because... what's the reasoning for this? He's keeping my kids away from their mother. Forget me. You're keeping your kids away from their mom. Why you don't think that I'm important in their life? That's not your decision to make. I'm their mother. You cannot replace me. Do you understand that? There's no replacing me, bro. This is fucking crazy, bro. This is insane. I've never seen anybody act this way. And you guys wonder why I act the way I act, or I talk the way I talk, because I'm still dealing with this shit. How long has it been since the divorce was final? And he's still acting like this, and this is not bitter? Then what is this? What is this? What is this? Can somebody tell me what this is?
This is a woman driving her very young children in a car with no seatbelt on, yelling at a live stream and reading comments while she's supposed to be driving safely and getting her children home. This is a woman who's still talking about a divorce when the custody case came first. What does this situation have to do with y'all's divorce? Jerrod married a whole another woman, and here this woman is talking about the divorce. This is a bitter woman. This is a woman who needs to put her seatbelt on and make sure her children are safe in that car. And just a question, is a 10-month-old supposed to be forward facing in the car?
There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this. I get them 4 days a month. 4 days a month. And you do this? You do this. For what? For what? And when I was calling him, oh, why are you calling me? I thought you didn't want to talk to me anymore. What? I'm just like, huh? What are you talking about? No, I don't. We don't need to speak at all, unless it has to do with the kids.
Liv is a very confused person. And of course Jerrod will say, I thought you didn't want to talk to me anymore. Because she does that all the time. She's the one that gets on here and says, I don't even want to talk to him. I don't want to talk about him. Just don't bring him up to me. Then she does stuff like this, talks about him on live, talks about him on the videos. Even when she has the children in her care, the little amount of time that she does, she's on live talking bad about this man. Liv, you need to make up your mind. Do you want to talk to Jerrod or do you not? Because you just accused him of trying to get with you because he touched your car last time y'all did the pick up and drop off. Think about it.
Asking you, are you dropping the kids off? That is it. I didn't ask, how's your day? How you been? Even though that's normal, we should be able to say that to one another. But okay, we cannot. So I stick to the program. Where are you dropping off the kids? That's all I asked. What? We are going home. We're on our way home, baby. We're on our way home, okay? We are driving home. We are driving home, okay? Okay? Okay. You're keeping my children away from their siblings. You're keeping my children away from their mother. You're keeping me away from my kids. For what? What's your point? You already took them from me. You already get them the majority of the time. So why not just leave me alone and let me have my little time with them? That's all I ask of you. That's it. Don't interfere. Don't play games. Leave me alone.
The fact that Liv doesn't understand her talking like this in front of baby Solo is really hurting him. You can hear his distress. You can hear how he doesn't want to hear this. He just wants to go home. You would think as a great, good, amazing mother, she would notice that her baby is getting upset, hearing her yell and scream in the car on a live stream on YouTube, and stop and put her seatbelt on. I feel so bad for those youngest too, because this is their life. This is the only life they will have until they're adults and can get away. They don't have anybody else coming to save them, coming to get them away from this. They have to live with this every single day.
Let me see your nose. We're going home, baby. Hold on. We're gonna be home in a minute.
Mommy, I want to go home.
We are going home. Don't say it again. We are. No, the family court doesn't care.
Mommy,
They don't care. They do not care about the kids, bro. They don't care. The hell? Instead of like making this a normal situation where he cannot do some shit like this, they care more about a fucking check. That's what the fuck they care about. They don't care about the kids' well-being. They don't care if this is traumatizing. I was being nice and I let him keep the kids. I let him. Because my weekends start on Thursday. I could have picked them up yesterday. I could have picked them up yesterday and had them. I could drop them off at school today and pick them up again today. But he had already bought them costumes, so I let him take them. I could have went and got them yesterday, but I didn't. And I already knew if I even tried, it was gonna be a fucking bullshit ass game. Oh.
Do you see how this doesn't make sense? Liv is saying that she allowed Jerrod to have the children for Halloween so they could go trick-or-treating with him. But she also says that was her day to get the children. And then she says she knew he would do this. So if you knew he would keep the children when it was supposed to be your time, why didn't you go get them when it was your time? Why didn't you just go get them for Halloween and let them trick-or-treat with you?
Just ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. I don't have time for this. This is crazy. Don't say it again. We're going home. We're going home. We are going home. Okay? You have to wait a minute. We're going home. Yeah, I'm supposed to pick them up. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I haven't, because I need to get something fixed on my car. So I haven't been driving because their school is almost an hour away from my house. So this place that we meet up is only 30 minutes from my house. So I come here instead of going to get them on Thursdays, just until my car is fixed. Until I get whatever's wrong with my car fixed. I just come here on Fridays to pick them up. But yesterday's the day I could have went and got them. I could have just taken my car will make it to their school, but I just don't want to do that repeatedly. You know what I mean? Like,
so it was breaking up a little bit, but it sounds like she's supposed to get them on Thursdays, which means she would need to take them to school on Friday, and then she would pick them up again from school when they get out on Friday. So you're telling me that Jerrod has been working with you and allowing you to get the children on Friday, and he's taking them to y'all's meetup spot instead of you going to get them at the school? So he's actually being cordial with you. You forgot to mention this. So Jerrod, the man that doesn't want you around the children, he doesn't let you speak to them, he's the one that was making sure you still got to see the children on Friday, even though you were supposed to get them on Thursday? And as far as your car and it needs to be fixed and all of that, I mean, hello, you have generational wealth, remember? You have a rich stepdaddy, you have a rich baby daddy.
I'm always gonna be good, regardless. If I'm working, if I got a job, if I'm making a YouTube check, my people, that white man over there in New York got me. She said it. My family got money, bitch. My family got old. We got old money. We got new money, bitch.
Doesn't your baby daddy pay for that car? Why is he not paying for you to get that fixed?
Over and over every other weekend. I don't want to put that on my car right now. But I could have went and got them yesterday. Especially because my baby wanted me to get her yesterday. She said she wants to come trick-or-treating with us. But I already knew that it was gonna be a game. It was gonna be this, you guys. I already knew this was gonna happen yesterday. I was gonna go to the school, they weren't gonna be there, then what? You know what I mean? I already knew this. Every time he does this, I have this feeling in me that he's gonna do some shit like this. I already know ahead of time. I already know. This is sick. This is disgusting. This is like ridiculous. This is unnecessary. Like, taking time away from me is crazy.
Mommy, look, a nice copy.
I know, baby. We're going home right now. And I have 2 little ones. I have 2 little babies.
Liv, once again, those 2 little ones have nothing to do with Jerrod. Now, if he wanted to be cordial with you because you have those little ones, he could, but that's not his problem. Didn't Nisha tell you to go find your baby daddies? I mean, that's what you need to do. If you need help with these children, go find the people that you had them with.
Yes, Sarah, I do. I do have a court order in place. I do. He breaks the court order. That's what he does. He's breaking the court order right now. That's exactly what he's doing. He's withholding my children and denying me time with my kids. That's exactly what he's doing. You can't withhold the kids from me. You can't do this. And if I had fucking money, I would take his fucking ass back to court for this exact reason. He can be arrested for doing this.
Mommy.
What, baby?
Taking
What? Take it, please. It's all right. It's okay, you guys. I mean, it's not okay. And now I don't get to see them for 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. And that's if they're, I have to check their school schedule and see when they get off. Because depending on when they get out of school, if they get out on the 16th, that he's not gonna let me. He's not gonna let me get that weekend. He's not gonna let me.
So I'm guessing that since Thanksgiving's coming up, it's not her holiday to get the children, and that's why she's saying he won't allow her to get them on the 16th. Liv always has an excuse for why she just doesn't go back to court and fix all this or do something if Jerrod really isn't abiding by what the court told him to do.
He's gonna withhold them again. No, you cannot do that, you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear, but my daughter back there is coughing and gagging on her mucus because she's sick. I cannot be driving around all night long. I cannot do that. That's not right to do to my baby. This was enough. That's why I was trying to call him just to make sure he was going to show up so I wouldn't have to take this drive because my baby doesn't feel good. I cannot be driving around all night. And if I go to his house right now, he's just not going to answer the phone. And then what are the police going to do at that point? They're going to go and wake up the judge and schedule a meeting or what? No, the police are not going to be able to do anything. The police are going to tell me, okay, well, I'm sorry, he's not answering the door. I've already been through this. I already went to the house, knocked on the door. He didn't come out or nobody was there. Whatever the case may be. That was the last time he did this.
Yes, that was back in July, and I'm pretty sure all of y'all have already seen that. And yes, Liv, we do hear Kalani in the back coughing terribly. So when are you going to get her some medicine? When are you going to get her seen by a real doctor? I mean, what are you going to do with that? They said she had allergies.
So then what? I'm going to have to drive an hour and a half back home because of the traffic with a sick baby in the back seat. I can't do that. I have to think of all my children, all of them. Yes, I want my 3 kids more than anything, but I can't. I have to watch her. I don't want her to choke. She can't be in the back seat like that for that long. This was already enough time. She's already been back there over an hour. I was waiting there for over an hour for him to show up.
What it sounds like to me is Liv missed her pickup day, which was on Thursday, and she was supposed to pick them up from the school and she didn't. And now she wants Jerrod to bring the children to the pickup spot when she was supposed to get them from school. So it sounds like she went against the court order and didn't get the children when she was supposed to and how she was supposed to.
And I feel so bad for my kids. My kids have no say in this. They can't even express themselves to him, or they'll get hit, or they'll get treated badly. They can't even express themselves. Y'all don't understand, bro. You just don't get it. You don't get what my kids are going through. And it's so sad, bro. It's so sad. Can you imagine not being able to say, I want to go to my mom's house? They can't even say that shit.
Mommy, look.
Yeah, I see, baby. Please, everybody, don't ever ask me why I speak on this topic ever again. Because this is the type of shit that I constantly have to go through behind this person, just trying to be in my kid's life. I have changed my life around so many times for my kids.
Liv, getting on live stream on YouTube, talking about the situation a million times is not going to change it. And can you imagine getting yelled at in your face because you comforted your little sister and telling her that she was going to see her father soon?
Nothing. You want to go in the other room? No. Okay, then you didn't say nothing. Be quiet. Just the camera.
Mommy, who's daddy?
Okay, so literally moved my ass here to be with them. Meanwhile, he moved out of Florida to get away from them. But he's the better parent and he cares more? Okay, no. He was just more fucked up and took me to court. Oh my God, bro. This is so... Okay, you know what, though? I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it, and I'm not going to get all upset about it. I'm not. Because God is watching. God is watching. You guys are watching. I'm sure he's watching, and God is watching. He thinks he's going to get away with this shit. You're not going to get away with this, bro. You're not. Because this is pure evil. This is out your way evil. This is for no reason evil. Like you haven't done enough to me evil. Like you haven't fucking put me through enough. I'm sick of you. I don't want anything to do with you. I just want my kids. That's it. And I'm punished for that? I'm punished because I told you I didn't want to ever talk to you again? That's all you could say to me? And then you keep hanging up the phone on me? I don't have to talk to you if I don't want to fucking talk to you. And then when it comes to the kids, that's all I want to say to you.
Just imagine being a mother and doing all of this on a live in front of your 10-month-old and 2-year-old. And you see nothing wrong with this. You don't have a seatbelt on, so if you were to get into a car accident, you probably would fly out the windshield because you're not wearing a seatbelt. You may not survive. What's going to happen to those 2 youngest children? But you care about your children so much. Somebody on Liv's community tab said this: "Girl, focus on taking Kai back to the doctor so she can get well. That baby is coughing real bad. Can barely eat, and you so worried about seeing the bigger kids. They are good." And Liv said, "Girl, F you. All my kids are number 1 to me, and no, they're not good." So all Liv's kids are number 1 to her, but she can't even be smart enough to put on a seatbelt when she drives with them in the car just to make sure they're all safe. And she didn't even mention taking Kailani to the doctor. She didn't say anything about that. How is Kailani number 1 to you when you're not even working with her to make sure she's hitting the milestones she's supposed to hit? And like I said before, this baby has been coughing like that since she's been born. Go back through the live streams, the videos, you'll hear it.
Bro, the hell? I don't have to say shit to him. Other than if it has to do with my children. That's all I have to say. And you should answer the questions when I ask you questions about my kids. What's the point of not doing that? What's the point? Earlier when I was calling him to see if he was gonna show up, he just kept declining. After he done answered my phone call and hung up on me, he just kept declining. I'm like, dude, all you have to do is answer the phone and say no or yes. Yes or no. I'm not showing up or I am showing up. But you know you're fucking wrong. You know you don't have the balls to say no to me because you're wrong. You're wrong as hell keeping the kids away from me. And you're not going to say yes because you're not going to drop them off to me. But that's all you had to do was just answer the question and I wouldn't have called you no more. It's like you want me to keep fucking blowing you up or some weird ass shit, bro.
You see, Liv is kind of crazy. The fact that she keeps calling this man constantly and thinks that means he wants her to keep calling because he's not answering. The next man that gets with Liv, good luck. And do y'all notice how she said she called Jerrod to see if he could, and then she changed it to say, to see if he was going to bring them to the pickup spot? It's starting to sound like you forfeited your time with them because you didn't get them from school, or maybe it wasn't your time.
I'm not playing those games with you no more, dude. I'm not. This live is not for him. This live is to show y'all what I go through with my kids on the daily. This is what I go through, trying to be in my kid's life. I told myself, if he doesn't stop playing games, I'm going to start documenting everything. Because this is not okay, bro. This shit is not okay. And my babies don't have a voice. My babies can't say nothing. Because number 1, nobody fucking cares. Number 2, they'll get in trouble if they do. But I care. And I'm going to continue to speak for them. Because I know my baby's heart and I know what the fuck they say to me. And I'm not going to allow myself to be gaslit to shut up and not say anything. Because, oh my God, here you go again. Yup, here I go again. Because here he goes again. Putting me and my children through bullshit. Like he always has.
Like he always has. See, Liv, I'm not understanding why you even made it a point to have 3 children with him. Didn't he want to stop at the first one? This man went and got a vasectomy just so he didn't have to keep having children with you. You were the one that wanted to continue to have children with him. If Jerrod has always been like this, Liv loves to say that Jerrod has been in and out of their lives since they've been born, but you continue to make him a father over and over. The story's not adding up. And then you get out of this relationship and you lose custody of the children and you immediately start having more children with different randoms. Did she not learn her lesson?
But that's it, you guys. That's all. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go get my kids a bath. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to get in bed early. I'm going to continue my fast. I'm going to continue going. I'm going to continue to go. Climb this ladder. Because one day, the tables will fucking turn. It's not going to be up to you. It's not going to be up to the judge. It's going to be up to them kids. Them kids are going to see what you do. For no reason at all. They're going to see how you treat the mother how you treat their mother, number 1. How you let other people around you treat their mother and talk bad about their mother and talk down on me. I'm not whoever the hell you think I am in your head. I'm their mom, bro. That's it, and that's all. Like, end of story. That's it. You can't rewrite this fucking book. This book is already written. When we laid down and had them kids, that was it. That was that on that.
Why are you yelling in the car when you have 2 babies in the car and one is sick? And I haven't heard her cough in a while, so I hope she's okay. And yes, Liv, we all know that you will manipulate those children's minds to believe what you want them to believe about the situation instead of their reality that they actually saw. Just another gaslighting tactic.
You don't get to decide who's their mom now, bro. They only have one mother, like they only have one father. So that's that on that. You can't rewrite who the fuck I am to them. I don't give a fuck who I am to you. I'm nothing to you, obviously, evidently. You've proved that time and time again, and that's cool. I'm good with that. But with them, you're not gonna rewrite their story. You're not gonna change who I am in their mind. You're not gonna do that to them. You're not. I'm going to make sure that you don't. This internet is gonna know every single time you put us through this shit. This internet's gonna know, and when I get enough money to take your ass back to court, the judge will know. Will he care? I don't fucking know. Probably not. But my kids will know, this internet will know, God knows. And you fucking know. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're sick. You're so sick to do this to little kids. You're so sick for no reason. My baby is 6 years old. My youngest with him is 6 years old. And you're declining her visit with her mother? She's a female. I have 2 female children with you. And you don't let them come see their mom?
Liv, you just said that he was taking them to the meetup spot on Fridays because you couldn't drive your car to their school to go get them like you're supposed to. You owe so much in child support, you should be in jail right now. But he did whatever he needed to do so you didn't have to go to jail. If Jerrod didn't want her around these children, she should be in jail already. Then he should file for full custody and she would never see them again. But for some reason, he's not doing that. It's Liv talking about when she gets enough money, she'll be able to go back to court. What happened to money flows and grows and what did she say?
I'm so obsessed with my car. Yeah, it's a car. I'm gonna have a whole video on my car. I still love it. It's an old bestie, but let me tell you, it don't come with no car note. It don't come with no problems. It don't come with no strings attached. It's my car, and that's that on that. When I feel like having it again, I could have had a Mercedes right now. Truth be told, it was between this car and a Mercedes truck. But I was like, bitch, who wants that car payment? Who wants it? Y'all want it? Y'all gonna pay for it? Bitch, I'm not paying for it. And then to give this man another bill, he probably really would have been pissed off at that point. But no, let me leave him alone. He already pays for enough. A bitch never has to wait on tax money to move. And I mean move like wiggle and shake, bitch. Like, I don't have to wait on tax money for nothing. So I wasn't tripping on taxes, and I'm still not really tripping on taxes. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk to my tax lady. But like, I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. Trip on money, because money, I'm abundant. Money comes and money goes, money flows through me, honey. It always has and it always will. So I don't trip on money. The people who trip on money, they need it. You know what I mean? I have it. They need it, I have it. So that's the difference.
And didn't you say you don't need tax money to move or something?
When I'm here? I changed my whole life to be here? And you play these games. I changed my whole life to be here for my kids, to be present for my children, and you play these games with me. For what reason? No, not with me. You're playing these fucking games with yourself. That's who you're playing. I'm not playing no fucking games with you. I just have to deal with it until I don't have to deal with it anymore. That's just what it is. I have to go, guys. I gotta go. No, babe.
But Liv, I thought your children were your whole life. So what did you have to change? Didn't you move to Texas the first time to be around your children, and then you moved back to Florida, and then all of a sudden you moved back to Texas again? Is that really thinking about your children? You're thinking about your oldest 3, but you kept having more children. And then you said you're not making any money, so you don't have anything to take care of the children. You're not paying child support. You're not paying for that car. You're not paying for your apartment. Why would anybody think that you can actually take care of the oldest 3 if you had them? Not to mention how toxic that environment is when you have the oldest 3. They're going to the pool by themselves. They're outside running around by themselves. Your youngest son is out there fighting little girls. And your baby sounds like she hasn't seen a doctor ever. Liv doesn't get any of her children vaccinated. So the fact that this baby has had this cough for a long time, I think she should take it serious. And just saying it's allergies, I don't think it is. But y'all gotta let me know what you think about this situation. How do you think Liv knew that she wouldn't be able to get the children? Because how would she go live at the exact times that she's not able to get them? How come we don't see her on the live when she actually does get the children in her care? It's almost like she's trying to create her own narrative of the situation so more people will feel bad for her. But the fact that it's November now and she did this early, I knew it. Every month, it never fails. Every month she talks about this situation. She was just talking about how Jerrod was touching her car and leaning in her car when she was getting the children. And now she's talking about how he won't talk to her and he keeps hanging up her phone calls. The only thing I can say is maybe she should have got that car fixed with all that generational wealth she has, and then she could get her children from school. But y'all gotta let me know what you think about this situation. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one.
I know there's people, you know, out here giving up on life, crying their eyes out as usual. Oh my God, it's so funny. Life is so funny. I swear to God, only the real survive, honey, okay? Only the strong survive in this life. I swear to God. But I'm living my best life. You see the weight coming off? Girl, guess what, Amber? I haven't worked out. I worked out last. No giving up, no giving up. But yeah, guys, be strong. Be strong out here, you know? I understand we fall, you know, shit happens, but stop getting on this fucking internet crying. Ugh. Just gross. Just disgusting. Do you understand me?